Welcome surfers, it is Joele and this is Coding Sound in C++. Module 1, Lesson 1. Let's get your mental model set up for this course because audio coding is a completely different beast than other kind of development, for example web development or mobile application development, desktop app development is a completely different thing. First of all, you need to understand the ecosystem because your plugin never runs alone. Every plugin lives inside an host. In our case, this host is a DAW, digital audio workstation like Ableton or Logic or Fruit Loops. The host throw MIDI and audio data to your plugin. Your plugin do all the math, fill a buffer and send back to the speaker managed by the host to hear a sound. Even when you run your instrument in standalone mode, so not inside a DAW but like a standalone application, you still need the operating system as an host because you need someone that manage input and output properly. To create our synth we use Juice. This library is one of the most popular audio programming library, is an industry standard and is have an architecture based on two principal components. The first component is the processor. The processor is the brain that do the math. And the second main component is the GUI editor, the interface, with all the knobs, all the thing needed to create a playable instrument. Remember, the editor, the graphic user interface is just like a remote control because the processor behind runs 24/7, runs all the time that our synthesizer is on, even if the window is closed. But inside the DAW, our plugin, the processor of our plugin runs forever. And this is the right moment to talk again about the golden rule. Respect the audio thread, because audio is a stream of numbers and you have to calculate these numbers very fast. Roughly, you have 3 milliseconds per buffer in a standard situation. If your calculation is low, you have problem with your sound. You start to hear clicks, pops, and other kind of noises from your speaker. Because of this specific speed limit, the audio processing loop has stricter rules. First rule: no allocating memory inside this thread. Second rule: you can't reading files inside this thread. Third rule: you can't talking with remote resources inside this thread. If you do all this heavy lifting inside the audio thread, your sound breaks. So, what are we building inside the Coding Sounds course? Our goal is making a fully polyphonic synthesizer. We are talking of 2 oscillators, noise, mixer, a multimode filter, an ADSR envelopes, an LFO, all things that you learn during the next lesson the main component of a standard synthesizer. In top of this component we add also a distortion, a delay, so a couple of effects, and a custom graphic user interface to manipulate all these parameters in an easy way. We, at the end of the course, export all this code as a VS3 plugin usable in Windows DAW, an AU plugin used on macOS, and a standalone app that you can simply execute without any DAW. In the next video, we install all the tools to make the magic happen. So, like in other video, you can visit the description under this video to find the link, the direct link to the full lesson. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to keep your thinking cap on.